Hey, what's up everyone? So today is our first trip with the Lectric XP Step Thru, the first long trip that we're going to be doing. We're heading over to Cedar Creek and going to ride the trail to Witsit.
I'm excited to see how it goes on a long trip, and our longest trip so far has been 20 miles, and Preston said his goal today is 25, maybe 30, so let's see what happens.
And we got both bikes on the Overdrive Sport rack. So when we get there, I'll show you guys how that mounted up to the rack. So stick around. All right, guys. So here's the bikes on the Overdrive Sport rack, and you can see it took me a little bit of time to get them configured so that the clamps come down where I wanted them to. I always like to clamp this one here, and I have it set up so that this one clamps right on this side of the hinge. I wanted it to go on this side, but to have the bikes on there right, this is the way I had to do it. But it worked out really well so far on this trip. Held them good. So we're gonna go ahead and get them off here and go for our ride. All right, now I just wanted to show you all how the bikes fit on the rack. Now they fit really good where I have the holders cinched down onto the frame. Everything seemed to be pretty sturdy. You could see the clearance between the bikes in the shot here. So everything worked out well. I'll put the link to the rack down in the description below if anyone is interested in checking it out. All right, guys, so we're just getting ready to go on our ride. I charged these bikes all night. Mine's at 54.5 to 54.6, and the Step Thru is at 54.1. So we're gonna see how close the mileage is on both bikes together, and I'm gonna keep an eye on that because I'm not sure if it's the charger only getting it to 54.1 or if it needs a few cycles to get up to this one, or if it's just going to be different for some reason. So let's go.
I know some people were concerned about the bottom bracket being lower and possibly bottoming out, but here we go.
And I kept the pedal on the left side all the way down just to show you guys it did not hit.
Looks good so far. Yep, not a problem. Here he comes again. Let's see. There you go.
Hey guys, so one thing that I noticed about the new Step Thru, those are pretty cool. I need one of those that are motorized. So one thing I noticed different about the Step Thru than my older Lectric XP is that in PAS1 the speeds do not match. I think they toned it down a little bit on the newer bikes, which is nice. I think they toned down PAS1 to go a little slower, because on my bike I always had to set the cruise a little slower than what I wanted to pedal and then turn it off. And if you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. It's in my playlist. It's called How to Travel Slower Than PAS1. But that's basically what I have to do here to keep up side by side with her. I'm going to show you here how much faster my bike is. So right now I'm in PAS1 and so is she, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to start pedaling here and I'm going to show you how much faster my bike is. So we're both in PAS1, battery level's about the same, and you'll see here I'm gaining on her. Now neither one of us are putting any effort into the pedals. We're just turning them so that the PAS kicks on, and you can see how much faster. I'm going 9 miles per hour. How fast are you going?
7.7.
So she was going 7.7 in PAS1, and I was going 9 in PAS1. I actually wish that my bike was a little bit toned down, or if there was an option that you could go in and change those settings so that you could tone it down yourself if you wanted. That'd be a nice maybe update in the future if they could do that. That'd be pretty cool if you could at least, like I said, set PAS1 to whatever max speed you want. Now you can set the entire bike to go max speed, but then you're not going to go over that speed, and no matter what PAS you're in. We found this old abandoned building along the trail. It's pretty cool. I don't know what the heck it was, but it's a pretty cool old abandoned building. I'd love to know what this place was. It's just out in the middle of nowhere. Alright guys, so we just stopped at her grandma's house to take a break, and we rode 10.3 miles so far. My trip odometer says 7.7, and the odometer and speedometer has worked flawless since I put the new back motor on. And hers on the new Step Thru says 9.3, so it's still a little shy of what we actually went, about a mile off in 10 miles, but it's definitely a lot closer than my speedometer. So they definitely did make these a little bit more accurate in here. Now, you can adjust the wheel size in here, so I don't know if we can adjust that and it would correct that and make it accurate. I might try to adjust that a little bit and see how accurate it is on the way back. Check that out, a bird just riding on his shoulder.
He likes to do this.
How long does he hang out there for?
Oh, we do about 8 miles. That's about. He'll probably stay longer. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't go any longer, but he can.
That's pretty cool. And we did about 19.1 miles, I think. I was able to adjust her tire size to 23 from 22, and it got it a lot closer. I think I need to go up just a little bit more to get it exactly accurate, but my voltage is at 48.1, which is probably around half, and hers is at 49.6. So hers started a little bit lower than mine, if you guys remember in the beginning. So either she's pedaling more, which obviously she probably is because I use throttle a lot, or that little bit lower voltage just showed on hers didn't much matter. So what do you think about the first long ride with the Lectric Step Thru?
Good, I like it. I feel confident knowing I could go farther now that I have the pedal assist and the throttle if I need it. We adjusted the handlebars and the seat, and it's more comfortable than it was initially. I feel like I'm still gonna upgrade my seat, but it wasn't too bad.
What's the matter? I told you let me change it.
Well, it wasn't that bad. You weren't that comfortable either.
I was good on mine. So what do you think, bud?
20 miles.
You went 20?
Yeah.
Well, he pedaled further than all of us, obviously. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe. Hope you found this enjoyable, and see you on the next one.